Live from our studio, it's Bible Bears! Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Bible Bears. We're here to tell you a great story today about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednigo. My dog wants to go outside. Hold on. Why is it so bright in here? It's like the sun is scorching my face. It is kind of bright in here. It's because we have lights in our little studio here. Holy moly, my retinas are on fire.
Hey, what the heck am I wearing here?
Well, you're in costume today. It's your robe. I gave you a little robe.
What is Frank wearing?
This is my Captain Baraka shirt.
Your what?
I'm Captain Baraka. Oh, I get it. Captain Baraka, that's great, Frank. That's why I love you.
Frank, you're so lame, it's not even funny. You're actually embarrassing me.
Alright, look. Fluffy, we can't even see you. Alright, look, guys.
Why do I get a Captain Baraka shirt?
Because I didn't have a Captain Baraka shirt for you. Alright? There's no such thing as Captain Baraka. Yes, there is. Frank's Captain Baraka.
Did I show everybody my shirt?
I guess.
Wait a second.
Look. Here's my shirt. I'm Captain Baraka. Alright, that's fantastic. Can we just move on with the story that we're trying to tell? Anyway, we're talking about a story in the Old Testament in the book of Daniel. And this is about 3 young men who stood up for God. Do you guys realize how important it is to stand up for God? You betcha! Okay, great. What about you, Frank?
I stand up for weak people everywhere, 'cause I am Captain Baraka. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. Please, Ryder, please. He's embarrassing us.
Fluffy, what's going on with you? You just fell down there.
Who cares about Fluffy? Take this moron out of here.
Look, Tuffy, that's not very nice at all. Okay, anyway, so we're talking about 3 young men named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednigo.
What kind of stupid names are those?
Alright, it's not nice. Alright, these were 3 young men who defended God. We don't make fun of their names, okay? Yes, they're unique names, but we still don't tease them. Anyway, there was a king named Nebuchadnezzar, and he built a huge golden statue. This statue was something like 90 feet tall, and he ordered everybody that when the music was played, the flutes and the drums and any type of music that was played, everybody had to bow down and worship his statue.
Wait a second, let me get this straight. He had to worship a statue? Who worships a statue? What was it a statue of? It was at least a bear, wasn't it?
No. Well, we don't worship bear statues or any other type of statues, okay? It was just a statue of like a big person, okay? And see, he said people had to bow down, worship the statue, pray to the statue, because that's what people did back then. They didn't worship the true God, they worshiped fake gods. And we are not supposed to worship fake gods, okay? That's actually one of the 10 commandments. Anyway, so he ordered these people to bow down and worship the statue. Now Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednigo, 3 Jewish boys, they refused to do it. And these 3 were leaders, actually, in the kingdom, in Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom. So, some people went and told Nebuchadnezzar and said, these 3 boys, they are not obeying your rules. They're not doing what you told them to do. So Nebuchadnezzar got very angry, and he called Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into his palace or his office or whatever he's got. And he asked them, are you guys not doing what I told you to do? And they said, we're not going to bow down and worship anybody but God. And Nebuchadnezzar got very angry and he said, I'm going to throw you into a furnace. Oh, what's a furnace? What's a furnace? A furnace is like a very huge oven. And obviously, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego didn't want to be thrown into the furnace. But you know what they told Nebuchadnezzar? They said, God will protect us if you throw us into the furnace. And even if he doesn't, we know we did the right thing by not bowing down and worshiping your fake God. That made Nebuchadnezzar very angry. You with me, Tuffy? Yeah, this robe just looks stupid. Don't worry about your robe. Don't worry about the people at home. So that made Nebuchadnezzar very angry, and he ordered the fires in the furnace to be lit very, very hot. Oh, this is getting good. Well, then he ordered Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to be tied up, okay? And then he ordered his strongest soldiers to push Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the furnace. Oh boy, what happened next? Well, you guys are kind of like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, okay? So we just shove you guys into the furnace. Rah! Oh boy. So, anyway, you know what happened to the guards when they shoved Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into the furnace?
Oh, please tell me they died. Please tell me they died.
Wow, Uncle Frank, that's kind of dark.
They did die though, didn't they?
Yes, actually, the fire was so hot that even the guards that pushed in Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego burned to death. Now, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they go in there, and then King Nebuchadnezzar's looking to the furnace, and he says, wait a second, how many people did we push in there? And they answered, you pushed in 3, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And he said, look, Nebuchadnezzar said, look here, there's 4 people in there now, and they're just walking around in the fire. And it was true. Nebuchadnezzar peered in, and he called out to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He looked in there and said, a son of God is in their fire with them. Who do you think that could be?
Was it Captain Baraka?
Alright, that's not funny. Alright, it wasn't Captain Baraka.
Yeah, I wasn't even alive back then, bro.
Alright, sticking to the story. It was, a lot of people, they're not sure. It could have been an angel that God had sent to protect Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. It could have been Jesus himself. But the point is, Nebuchadnezzar ran up to the furnace and he called, come out, come out. And when they came out, to his amazement, the only thing that was burnt was the rope or the bindings that had tied their hands together. Their clothes weren't even singed. They didn't even smell like smoke. And at that point, King Nebuchadnezzar ordered, he changed his law, and nobody had to worship the statue anymore. Told all the people in the land that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were allowed to worship their God. Now, isn't that story amazing? That's just another story of the amazing power of God. 3 men in a huge furnace, fire everywhere. I mean, have you ever put your hand on the stove? As soon as you touch it, psst. But these men were like in a giant fireplace. Nothing happened to them. Clothes weren't even burnt. They didn't even smell like smoke. And why? Because they stood up for God. They loved God. And they had, what did they have? What did they have in God? I know. Faith! They had faith! F-A-I-T-H! Sing it, children! F-A-I-T-H! Yeah! Join in with me, Frank!
Please be quiet and sit back down. That's right, you're embarrassing all of us.
Anyway, kids, that's our story for today. Look it up. It's in Daniel 6 in the Old Testament. It's a wonderful story. Have your parents read it to you. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up sign or subscribe to our channel or check out one of our other videos. All right? Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Oh, Frank, you're so funny.
Oh, yeah, you're a regular comedy hero, Captain Barracus. Oh, gosh, I killed.
All right, that's enough, guys. See you, kids. Goodbye.